Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the second episode of Head in the Clouds. Thank you all for joining me today. I'm glad I can make a second episode here. If you didn't check out the first episode, I would highly recommend it. It's going to be, this next episode is going to be a very different tone, I'd say, pointed towards what I want to talk about today. If you have seen a title, I'm going to talk about getting a job in the city. What do I mean by that? What do I mean? So, as many of you know from the last episode, I'm still in college. So there's nothing. I'm not doing any, looking for a career yet. I still got about a year and a half left of that. But what do I mean by that? Getting a job in the city. I live in Tempe, so ASU. It's actually pretty modern. It's big. Phoenix is one of the biggest cities in the country. But why am I talking about getting a job? Because I want to question why it's so hard. Why is it so hard to get a job? And probably like, oh, what kind of job are you going for, right? And a lot of people, at the end of the day, I'm not talking about getting like a McDonald's job or something that's like kind of like, I'm not stooping that low. And fast food is still up there. Like Chick-fil-A is still pretty good, working at In-N-Out. But it's these places all say like they're hiring, right? They're hiring. They have all these benefits. We want people to work, kind of thing. But then if you've been around the area and for the people I've talked to, it's kind of difficult to get a job for what seems like you should be able to get it easily. There's a lot of effort you have to put in to get a minimum wage job in the year 2023. I'm here to question why. Why is it so difficult? I don't understand. Why are they making it so difficult to get a job when it's supposed to be something that you don't need experience to get into? It's a minimum wage job, and for someone who's already has multiple jobs on my resume, it's not like I've never worked a job before. Like I have multiple jobs on my resume in different fields. I worked customer service, worked movie theaters, selling sessions or selling tickets. Worked in fast food at Chick-fil-A for a couple months. Worked in a actual restaurant called Montana Works. No one knows what that is. It's a local restaurant up in Bozeman, Montana. Very good food, very good service. Highly recommend if you are in the area. But yeah, what's so difficult about getting a job here? I have applied at multiple places here. The one I'm shooting for right now is a department store called Shields. It is a outdoor apparel store. It's super cool. It's like its own mini mall on the inside. It's funny because it's in the new one they put up in Chandler. Is like it's in a mall, but once you go into the store, it's already like a mall itself. It has so many different areas of like food. They got like sport. When I say sports, I mean like sports apparel for. What are we talking about? Sports apparel like for like teams, like NFL teams and stuff. It's not like. For like your use, like you can get like all your team stuff, and it's like every team, right? It's not just like Arizona sports teams, right? They have like skiing stuff, like bikes, like mountain biking, electric bikes, stuff like that. They got basically. It's weird to say they kind of have everything you could ask for. They have a bunch of outdoor clothes. They even have like their own little Lego store on the inside of Shields. When there's already a Lego store in the mall. It's kind of funny, but they have it. They have that. They have like their own gun department, bows, camping. It's definitely outdoorsy, but there's definitely some stuff in there you're like, why? It's cool that it's there. Super interesting store. But, I applied about a little over 2 weeks ago now. And have not gotten a call back. And now you're probably gonna, if you haven't paid attention, you're probably like, so why aren't you getting the job? Or have you called back or anything like that? Are you actually putting effort into getting the job? Am I not getting my cobblestone? Hold on. There we go. But yeah, so it's like, why am I not getting this job? So that's the kind of the question that's been going through my mind, and I've called multiple times. It's not this I'm trying to be lazy or anything like that. I want to work here. I've called. So what the story is so far, I called last Saturday. I called them saying, hey, it's been about a week. Haven't heard a call back or anything like that. I was wondering what the situation on my application is. Talked to this very nice lady in the department that I'm trying to get for, which is skiing. Because I've been skiing for a lot of my life. So that's where I want to work, and that's just sell these skis. And she was very kind in saying, okay, I will put your name down. The hiring manager isn't in on the weekends, so call back on Monday. I'm like, okay, wait till Monday. My parents were also there visiting, just because they want to go to the store for fun, and they also, I didn't ask them to do this. They went on their own and asked about, the job. Like, my dad was like, my son's trying to work here. So, stuff like that. And they also talked to someone saying, again, call on Monday. So I did. I called on Monday at 9 a.m. right when the store opened. And, I call, hear that the hiring manager who I'm supposed to talk to is in a meeting. And I'm like, okay, cool. I'll wait till after the meeting. And they said it should be about an hour and a half. Okay, I'll wait till, so I have plans a little later. Like, I'm going to be working out at about 11:30. So after that, I will call. Boom. Finish up my daily workout and call them back. She's still in a meeting. Hiring manager is still in a meeting. I'll leave her a message. That's just what they told me to do. How the fuck am I going to get food? Anyways, there's got to be more, right? This might be a little rough. But yeah, that's the question is like, okay, so I go there. And yeah, so they're still in a meeting. I'm like, okay, call back. And then they said, give it another hour and a half. And it's already noon. Called them at like 9. The meeting's been going on for 3 fucking hours. Right, wait another hour. I'm eating food with my friend after we did our workout. And it's brought up, and then I call them again. And they're still in a fucking meeting, apparently. I don't know why. I don't know how they're still in a fucking meeting, but there's still a fucking meeting going on. I'm like, fuck, okay, whatever. Then I'll just like, you know what? I'm gonna wait for the fucking call. Okay? And it takes till about 4 p.m. till I get the fucking call. So, not fun, but we got a call back. And, well, what do we hear? I hear from the hiring manager that my name is on the list. I'm supposed to get a call soon by Wednesday. She was saying that it's either in tomorrow or the day after. I'm like, okay, great, cool. Didn't get anything on Tuesday, Wednesday. Again, didn't get anything. No calls. I had to call them back. So that was fun. But yeah, had to call them. I use all my calls. Oh, okay. But yeah, I had to call them back. So naturally, I'm very frustrated. Call them. Call the same person. Stacy again is on the phone. And I'm asking, yo, what's good? Like, where's my phone interview? That's what all it is. I'm just trying to get a phone interview. I want a call back for a phone interview, not an in-person interview or anything like that. It is a over the phone first stage interview. That's all I'm trying to get. That is the first step in the hiring process. And she gives me the whole spiel. We're receiving 65 applications a day. Okay, I applied over 2 fucking weeks ago. Right? Why am I not, on that list first? What is happening here? I've called multiple times. I've put in the effort, I've been to the store. I asked for a hiring manager as well, which I didn't notice. After they called me on Monday, I went to the store, tried to talk to someone about it. So what is the deal, right? You know, there isn't like a call back saying you didn't get the job. There is no call back. So I don't know what's going on. I'm kind of getting a little sick of it because it's just like you guys are hiring clearly. Even the people I talk to and the people my parents talk to say, yeah, we're hiring. We need people. Fucking holiday season is coming up, dude. You know, I can't imagine how stacked the store is gonna be when, you know, especially on like Black Friday. Like if I'm not working, I will probably be in the store myself. You know, taking advantage of everything because the store is great. It really is. So I'm just sitting here like, dude, what the fuck? Wednesday, don't get a call back. Like, okay, well, I had to call them, and I get the whole spiel again. 65 applicants a day. I'm like, sure, whatever. You should receive a call by then this weekend. Today is Friday at 11:30. I called them around, I'd say, what did I call them at? I'm actually gonna check. What did I call them today? Let's take a quick look. All right, I called them at 6 p.m. Hiring manager isn't in the store right now. They will call you back later. Yeah, it's just like, what's the point? What's the fucking point? What's the fucking point of trying to get this? You put in all this effort, and they can't even give you a phone interview. It's like, really? I know it's not that difficult. It's a fucking phone interview. Hello? This isn't like... I'm not trying to schedule an interview in person. You can't give me the time or day to call me back at all? This is not like the first time this happened. I remember trying to work for In-N-Out here. You know, I applied multiple times to different restaurants. Could not even get an interview scheduled at all. I would call the restaurant, same thing. You know, the only really job I got here was the Chick-fil-A, but I also found out that the Chick-fil-A I ended up working for was one of the worst in the entire nation. I'm not joking. I talked to the manager late at night after, you know, closing up the store, and she was just like, yeah, no, this shit sucks. And so I'm just here like, oh, okay. Yeah. I don't know, man. It's hard to... It's hard. It's hard to stay focused. And I want to go back to what I said in the last video, but like, you got to keep pushing through it, right? It's something you need to accomplish because I can't live off not having a job. And even, you know, it's just what it is. You got to keep living. You got to keep pushing forward. As much as it annoys you, I'm going to die. Oh my God, it's a baby zombie. Get off, please. I'm spamming. I don't even want to deal. Jeez. It's just, you gotta keep pushing through it, unfortunately. As much as, you know, they'll be like, we're hiring. You know, it doesn't really matter. It doesn't. Because at the end of the day, you can't really do much. Even if you know, go talk to the people who are working there. It doesn't matter. It really doesn't. And I hate being all down in the dumps about it, but sometimes it just, it feels like... Why? Why are we doing all this? I'll put all this away just in case. I do not want to accidentally die. It's frustrating. It really is. And I hate that I can't just go work. I just want to work so that I can go live my life and actually have, you know, goals that I want to accomplish and people and places I want to see. You know, I can financially support myself on my own. I don't have to rely on my parents to keep helping me out. I want to become financially independent, but you know, when it's a pain in the ass to get these fucking jobs in the city, it's like, dude, like again, the place in Montana I mentioned earlier, dude, I called them. They said, okay, you can come in for an interview tomorrow. Go to the interview. They're already asking me about what my hours are and when can I start. I'm like, what the hell? And it was like packed restaurant job, over 100 employees kind of thing. You know, they're talking about hiring. And so now, and it was summer season. You know, Montana isn't, you know, that packed either. There's not that many people. So I'm just sitting here like, why am I here? Why am I trying? It's frustrating. It's not the only time. Again, like I remember trying to get working for Canes, had to call them multiple times. Had to call them just to basically hear the call back saying you didn't get the job. I'm like, okay, you know, I would appreciate you guys actually reaching out instead of me having to call to hear the bad news, but I guess. But I think I'm going to end it here. Thank you all for watching. This was a little different from the first episode, but I think I'll leave you with, you know, if you have a job that you enjoy, keep pushing for it. I'm still going to keep pushing for the Shields job until they basically tell me I can't keep doing it. So, thank you all for watching. I'll see you later.